had to get better. And so, according to reports, he got a new debate coach, had a lot of opposition research, and he went to work to make himself better at these debates. Now, that is not a bad thing. That is a good thing. And that is the part of this process that I take out of this that is good. I mean, Obama is out there today trying to accuse the Republicans of going negative and smearing each other. I'm thinking, you've got to be kidding me. Of all people, he's saying that? But I think Romney, by putting together a couple of outstanding debate performances, whether you like the attacks or not, they work on both sides. It is probably whoever the nominee is going to have to get very good at, especially when you're accused of wanting dirty air, water, and accused of throwing grandma over the cliff. It's going to be very hard to overcome that without really fighting back hard. So I think that is going to make all of the candidates stronger. And so I think two-thirds of the voters of Florida agree with me. They said that these debates were an important factor in their vote in yesterday's primary, about the same number as South Carolina, where Gingrich benefited from his pre-primary debate performances. The only thing is there are not a lot more debates scheduled. I mean, there's only 2 more debates scheduled. Now, I'm getting on a plane. I'm going to be heading out to Vegas, where we are going to be, remember, the Nevada caucuses are on Saturday. And so this is now, the timeline of this is all moving up pretty quickly here, although February is considered a somewhat slower month, but right now it's moving at an accelerated pace. And there's a lot of news from Florida that we need to get to prior to the Nevada caucus, and Michigan, and then Minnesota, and a whole series of other states, all leading up to Super Tuesday. And also, certainly the people of Florida did see that, the advertising, for all the talk that negative advertising doesn't work, for all the talk that it's hurting people, it works. Because they said in Florida that the advertising weighed heavily on voters' minds as they were heading to the polls. And more particularly negative ads. And about 4 in 10 voters said that advertising was an important factor in their race. And so what I think we're learning in all of this, to Mitt Romney's credit, I think you've got to look at somebody who was able to rise to the occasion. Because if he didn't win those 2 debates in Florida, or to have a great showing in those 2 debates, and maybe the expectation for Newt is that he's going to, get up and belt out an A-Rod grand slam in every one of those debates, and maybe he's just raised the expectation too high. But in the sense that Romney had to perform, or else it could have been pretty devastating, he did rise to the